And here we are with another installment, guys, talking about our amazing cassava varieties that we grow here. And just for looks, this is obviously my most favorite. This is, of course, a variegated cassava. Just stunning leaves, guys. They come out kind of yellowish like that. They've got beautiful pink red stems, and the leaves come out kind of reddish pink on them. They're starting to slow down a bit because we've had some cool weather, but just stunning. And then they fade to white like this. I mean, just beautiful. So, variegated cassava, variegated cassava. I can never speak proper English making videos for you guys. This is another one I've grown for a very long time. I got cuttings for this way before cassava was a thing, way before this variegated cassava was fairly common. This is another one that my mother's boyfriend brought home to me when I was a kid, and I don't know where he got it from, but I've literally been growing this exact clone of that variegated cassava for forever, guys. I mean, 20 years, and yeah, you can just keep it going, and I have. Absolutely beautiful. A little side note, this variegated cassava has actually been pivotal in our breeding work on introducing color into the actual starch of the storage roots on cassava. And there you go, in case you were wondering about that, guys. Yeah. And it actually hasn't been the variegated that has been pivotal, but it has actually been this plant right here. It is the variegated cassava that reverted back to a normal looking cassava, but its leaves, it's hard to tell in this light, are not dark green like your standard cassava. They're actually kind of lime green, lime yellow. And this variegated shoot is actually coming off the variegated plant here, by the way, guys. Very interesting. And the genetics on that have been very interesting, just so you know. And another side note, in case you're wondering about our work breeding and playing around with cassava genetics, the plants, they like to be mature before they flower. So we have to keep them alive longer than 1 year, which means we have to pull them through winter, which of course they don't like frost. So if we get a heavy frost or a freeze, like we did the 24-25 winter where we had some pretty cold weather and we lost 100% of our seed crop, even covering the plants because they like to grow. Some cassavas get pretty big, and to flower, produce seed, they're big, difficult. You know how it goes. But anyway, the roots on this are snow white, guys. The variegated cassava produces snow white roots. White on the outside, you wash them, the skin's white, the inside flesh is snow white, and it's not bad eating. It's got the looks, it's got the roots. It's kind of mid to long season though, so you're not going to get much out of it if you've got a short growing season. But the leaves are 100% edible, and I mean absolutely stunning. You take these leaves and you blanch them. I mean, just beautiful on a plate, guys. You want to make a fancy plate to eat. That leaf right there is nice and tender. You blanch that, you arrange it on a pretty plate. You know what I mean? Absolutely gorgeous and delicious, right? So, yeah, variegated cassava, good to eat and amazing to look at, guys. It's got medium vigor. It's not the most vigorous cassava. It does very well in pots. If you want a beautiful ornamental plant, you stick this baby in a pot and you keep it trimmed so it's bushy. I mean, just beautiful centerpiece, guys. Really stunning. I've kept it going for years for a reason. So, grow it for food, grow it for looks. You know, why not, right? The roots on this are actually really good mashed up. They're pure white, and they are kind of fluffy, not super fluffy. They're kind of like a waxy potato, so they're a little dense. So it's more kind of like you make boiled out of, cube it and boil it, and then just add butter and pepper to it and leave it in cubes. Really good. That's how I like to cook this one. Keep it whole, and then you just kind of mix it up with the butter and salt and pepper so it just breaks up a little bit. That's the way to eat this one. Really good, guys. Leave it at that. Beautiful variegated cassava. I love it. I've had it forever. It's part of my life. Look at that stem there. Gorgeous, right? The stem is kind of variegated too. It's got a nice yellow stem on it with red blushing and candy cane stripes, you see. So if you got it tall and you got it in a pot or you want looks on it, guys, you kind of just make sure you clean off the dead leaves, and that stalk really shines with the leaves. You know, there you go. Let's end it right there. Look at those leaves. Just gorgeous.